Hello everyone, it is Jasmine here today, and I currently have a sore throat, so if I sound weird, that is why. First off, so The Walking Dead has their finale on Sunday, and I thought it'd be fun to make like a cute little tribute video to all the Walking Dead stuff that I have seen and covered on this channel. The links to the videos and all that will be down below in a playlist. And if you do want to watch on Sunday, I'm also going to link some like guides down below of what you've missed if you do want to watch the big finale that is on Sunday. So the first thing I want to talk about is how I got into The Walking Dead. Now, I started watching it very early on season 2 because my dad would always put it on Sundays and I'd have nothing else to do. I'd be like doing my homework and he'd have the TV on, so I'd just sit there and watch it, and that's how I got into it. I have seen all of season 1 now, obviously, because I didn't have a lot to catch up on when I started watching early on in season 2. And one of my like favorite things, spoiler warning here, I will be talking about spoilers, where they killed Shane. I remember watching that and like freaking out. We were all like screaming, and it was just insane. And then the fire and all that, that's been one of my just favorite finales that they've done. Just because it was the first one that I actually got to like witness and see, and it was just crazy. I've been fortunate enough, obviously, to meet a lot of the cast members. I met, the first one I met was Chandler back in 2014 at C2E2, if you guys know what that is. He was the first one that I met. I obviously don't have any videos on it because I didn't have my channel started then. I didn't get a photo with him either. I just got an autograph. That was the first cast member that I met, and he was like so nice, which I thought was really awesome back in 2021 when I got to actually get a photo with him for the first time. And I told him, I was like, I actually met you like back in 2014. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, we didn't get a photo or anything. I just got an autograph. But I was like, so now I'm getting a photo with you. And he was like, that is so cool. But yeah, I've also seen, obviously, videos here of the set I got to visit when the walls were still up. And the windmill, they had like just put that up. And I was like, whoa, what is going on? Like, I've never seen this before when I went, which was just really awesome. And I'm planning to go back again soon. Obviously, it's going to look way different, but Sonoya is always a fun place. And I know it's changed a lot since I've been there. So I'm excited to see that. And obviously videos will be on the channel when I go back there for all of that stuff. And meeting just the cast members in general, they always make everything like so very like special and like personal when you meet them. They're just great. Like meeting Jeffrey Dean Morgan was so like, he loved my jacket, and I like remember this, like he loved my jacket. He was like moving my arms around to make it, you know, to make the little tinsel move, and he was like peeking through the tinsel to try and take a photo that way, but they wouldn't do it. He wanted one of him peeking through the tinsel, but they were like, no, because I only paid for one. So they're like, no, not happening. That was just so fun. And then Melissa McBride, oh my gosh, I love Melissa McBride so much. Like meeting her and me being like, I love your outfit, and she's like, your jacket is great. I still have that jacket because she liked it. I still have it. Also, it's just one of my favorite jackets, but I still have it because she liked it. I've had that jacket forever. Yeah, and then Denai, oh my gosh, I love her too. And she actually wasn't able to do autographs that day, but she did come in for photos because she was working. And then Callan, like, meeting him, I like bugged him every day at that convention. I felt so bad because when they don't have lines, they're still at their table, so you can go up to them and just talk to them, which is also just amazing and wonderful that they do that at conventions. So they're just all just so kind, and I'm gonna miss the show a lot, like a lot. The thing that really got me into the show was actually season 7 when Negan was introduced. Made me get like super into the show, and I'm like, okay, the show is actually really great now, which is awful, I feel like, because I loved the prison arc. The prison arc was fantastic. I loved that. But I'm also someone who likes shows and stuff like that where you stay in like one area, but obviously you can branch out. But I like just when a lot of stuff is happening in one area, because it takes a lot of like creativity to do that. But just the prison was great. I liked the prison. I thought that was fun. The governor hated him, like so much so. Just absolutely hated him. which obviously you're supposed to. But then, like, Negan comes on screen, I'm like, oh, no, he's fine. I like him. He's great. Hate all other bad guys before, but he's fine. He's great. Or even, like, another great moment from the show. I'm just pulling these. I should have really made a list. So when Spencer just, like, Negan just, like, took his guts out. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, no way. I thought, you know, the guts line was hilarious. I was hoping they were going to incorporate that because I think it was in the comics. Don't quote me on that, though. But I think it was, and I was just, that was also just so much fun. And then when, like, one of the things I hated was the way they had Carl get bit. I will always talk about this, too. I hated how they did that. Because he falls, and he gets taken out from falling. Like, what? He fell? Okay. That's... What? I remember being so upset about that. Like, actually so upset. I was like, no, they can't. No, why are they doing this? No. And then, like, oh, it just made me mad. I was like, ugh. Oh, yeah, no. That was, like, one of those, like, don't bring it up to me. I am upset kind of a thing. I was upset for, like, a while. I mean, same with, obviously, when Glenn and Abraham happened. Because, you know, I was thinking 1 was going, not 2, 1. And so, it just took them both out. That was another thing that I was like, don't bring that up to me at all. Like, you had to wait a while to bring that up to me if you were going to bring anything up to me. You had to wait a while, because I did not want to talk about that either. I mean, and that's, like, the great thing about the show is that, like, they do create, like, characters that you do, like, really care about, that if anything happens to them, you're like, don't even talk to me. Like, I have a long list of characters that if anything happens to them at the end of this season that we're currently on, I'm going to be upset. Like, Lydia already, I was screaming at the TV. I was like, don't freaking dare. I was so upset. I'm worried about all of them, to be clear, except for the ones that we know have spin-offs, because obviously they're fine, so I'm not worried about them. But, like, the characters that don't, I'm like, okay. Rosita has me worried. I'm worried about her because everyone online is worried about her. I wasn't worried about her, but now I'm worried about her. I hope she's okay. Worried about her. Okay, yeah. Rosita, worried about. Obviously, said that. Eugene, worried about. I hope he's going to be fine. I cannot deal with him. Oh my gosh. Cannot. Also, another notable death that made me upset. Alden's death. I'm still in denial. I think he's just out on a run going to get supplies. If anyone asks me, that's where he is. Oh my gosh, when Jesus died. Also, that was another thing. Don't bring that up to me. I don't want to talk about it. Magna, worried about her. Oh my gosh. Princess. I think she's going to be okay. But I'm still worried. I'm worried about all these characters. Jerry. Oh my gosh, Jerry. I forgot. Oh my gosh, that's right. Jerry. Oh no. That's right. Jerry's another one that I'm extremely worried about, guys. Jerry is just the one that I can't let anything happen to. If anything happens to Jerry, I will scream. Judith right now. Another one that I was screaming at TV last week. I really should, like, film my reaction to last week's episode. It would just been me screaming the whole entire time. Connie, Yumiko, all of these, Magna, just everyone, please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please be okay. Okay. Now that I'm looking at the cast list here, this is getting easier for me to, like, mention stuff. Sasha's death was incredible. Like, that one, when I watched that scene, I was like, oh my gosh. That was just, she went out the best way, I think. She just, like, went out. Hers was great. I like the way they let her, like, the way she went out. She went out. It was great. It was good. Oh my gosh, yes, Ursul's death. Oh my gosh, when Ursul, oh gosh. Ursul's was so brutal. That just, like, unlocked in my brain when I saw him. That was rough. That one was rough for me. I remember that. That one was rough. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mercer. Mercer better be okay. I'm worried about Mercer, actually. I'm really worried about him, too. Really worried. Oh, Ezekiel. Oh my gosh, Ezekiel. Oh, Ezekiel better also be okay. I will not be able to deal with if anything happens to him either. Oh my gosh. If anything happens to anyone, I'm just gonna be a giant mess. Everyone will be okay, right, guys? They're all gonna be okay. Nothing's happening to any of them. I'm in denial right now. They're all fine. They're all great. They're all okay. They'll be fine. Also, the way they did Oceanside, what was that, guys? Like, what was that, by the way? So they're like, oh, Oceanside. Yeah, they got attacked. Over, sometime off screen. Okay, cool. Like, what? Anyway, the show's just always been great, and I've always stuck with it because it's like, I mean, there have been like probably a few times where I could have been like, is it really worth watching? Especially, there was a little bit of time there. I can't remember exactly when, but definitely like right before like Negan's group showed up, I was like getting kind of to the point where I was like, okay, is this like worth watching anymore, kind of a thing. But then I think that's also when they got a new showrunner as well, because I noticed like a little bit of a difference when they got a new showrunner. I liked the show more, but maybe they also got to the point where they had more material to work with. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to say goodbye to this show because I've been watching it since season 2. Like, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be so hard. So so you guys know that I'll probably be like sitting in that for a while. So video may or may not be next week. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to say that. And like one last thing, thank you to like all the cast and crew and everyone who's ever worked on the show. I know no one will probably see this, but if they do, thank you. You guys are all amazing and fantastic and just the best ever. I'm really gonna miss the show, but there is spin-offs. I know that, but guys, if Melissa McBride doesn't get put in anything else, I don't know what I'm gonna do. She doesn't have to act anymore, just if she doesn't want to. But like, maybe like she'll still, as long as she still posts it, I still get to see her content. I really like her. She's so great. Melissa McBride's just, oh my gosh, guys, protect Melissa McBride at all costs. Okay, we need to. She's just fantastic and so great. But yeah, that's all. I will see you guys all in the next video. And again, sorry if I sound sick. And links to all of the videos and stuff that were shown throughout this will be down below. And same with the guides. If you do want to watch Sunday, just saying, you should. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it. But we'll be okay, guys. We'll be good. See you guys all in the next video. Bye. Hopefully I didn't sound too congested. Ugh. Because I feel it.